Hello, hello, grand rising, grand afternoon, grand evening to all my beautiful rainbow, colorful fairies, kings and queens. I'm going to do a collective read for whatever sign. You can either be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Scorpio, Capricorn, Cancer, all of those signs. If it's not your sign, it's in your birth chart, my loves. Okay? And welcome to my channel, Nubian Queen Tarot. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel and become all beautiful, colorful rainbow fairies, kings and queens. And I'm going to do a collective read to see what the energy is all about for 2023. It's almost springtime already. But you know how Daddy, aka God and Jesus is. They be like, And Mother Gaia, they be like, we don't know if we're going to bring out spring or continue to do that snow and ice for whatever cities is getting that heavy snow and heavy ice. All right. Father God and Jesus, my ancestors, Big Papa Adam, please provide clear messages, positive flow, positive vibes, protect this collective read, and protect the positive flow, positive vibes, positive energy people that come across this video that need to hear it. No negative energy, no negative vibes, no negative love. In Jesus' name, amen, ashe. I hope you guys are doing good, though. And I hope y'all New Year's was good, because mine was. And if I didn't say it, Happy New Year's to you guys. Oop. Do that one more time. All right. God, Jesus, my ancestors, what do the collectives need to know? Ooh, not taking that, my love. Do it slow. All right. Okay. So, I am seeing that somebody is definitely curious about their spiritual journey, skywriting. So you've been having a lot of vivid dreams. That's exactly what it's telling me. Skywriting, the fates. You're having a lot of, sleepless nights, and then when you do go to sleep, you waking up suddenly. That is telling me that the universe is trying to partner up with you and let you know that what your, stranger curiosity, that means that you are curious and that you are, you don't have to be afraid to move towards your adventure, a spirit of the river. So definitely, and it came out negative. So they definitely saying you on the right path. You just need to get guided to the right spiritual tribe family to help you and guide you. So that is 4950, 5131, 5315, and 6231 or 3162. Or 6215 or 1562. Them is your oracle numbers. Okay. So what it's telling me is it is an energy around you that's causing a lot of confusion and you're not sure. So that is telling me that it might be either a family member or, you know, people that you care about don't want you to, you know, come into spiritual union with the universe so you can start using your gifts, because this came out negative. So you definitely is curious about who are you and what you should be doing on this earth. Okay, so you definitely need to be doing some soul searching by asking the Most High to provide you that strength that you need and treasure the hidden treasures hidden in the shadow. So definitely that he wants you to definitely, you know, seek his guidance, seek his wisdom, him and his son Jesus, and they will definitely let you know who you are and who you represent, or they push you, or they going to push you in the right direction of your soul tribe that's going to assist you and help you along the way, because you definitely is curious, but you don't know how to go about things. But it's okay. You definitely can. You definitely letting go of stagnation, moving out of stagnation. So you definitely are letting go of people, places, and things that's no longer serving your highest good. So that's a good thing. So you definitely on the right path. You just a little nervous and scared. Is this the right move that I'm going to make? And you're very much curious because you definitely like, why is I'm having these vivid dreams or whatever? That is you supposed to be doing something when you wake up out of your sleep and you remember those vivid dreams. That is your ancestors telling you to be getting you a journal and writing down what you need to know. Because it's a message. You know, you might be a messenger through your dreams. So you definitely, you know, skywriting. So they definitely is writing to you in your dreams, giving you visions in your dreams. And they want you to, you know, take the necessary steps and pray to the Most High, meaning Daddy, and Jesus, to be like, put the right people in my corner. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to go about awakening who I am. So can you please provide me the right people in my corner to help me and assist me? Because I'm very curious about this strange ability that I have where I'm having all these clear-cut visions in my dreams. And it's telling me you definitely see it vividly. Willow the wisp. So they definitely be coming to you in your dreams, telling you certain messages. And the universe is definitely saying, if you get guided the right way to the right people, we definitely gonna hold your hand and assist you and guide you and strengthen you and help you. So it's okay. Don't be afraid. And they definitely saying you're gonna have the stars in the sky, limitless possibilities. So they definitely been calling you. You probably not been seeing the signs fully, but you've been seeing a lot of heavy visions in your dreams. So they definitely want you to pay attention to your intuition, to pay attention to your dreams. Get you a dream journal, okay? And it's definitely telling me that somebody been up for 24 hours or whatever, not being able to sleep, not being able to, you know, grasp all of these visions that they get in they sleep. Them is messages from the universe letting you know, and your ancestors letting you know. It ain't no coincidence that you know, curious about who you are. It's time. It's time for you to know who you are, so you can start working with the universe and working with God and Jesus and your ancestors or whatever. Meditation is good. So I'm definitely seeing a lot of, you know, blue up in here. So blue is it the heart chakras, my love? I forgot to grab those cards. I definitely did, because I'm not used to all of the colors just yet or whatever. But let me go grab them. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second, guys. Oh shoot. Okay, I'm back. So, why I said the blue is your throat chakras. So somebody was definitely trying to, stop you from, your curiosity of, saying, I don't know what to do. I don't know what you're dreaming about. I'm confused just like you are. I don't think you should do it. But it's okay. Don't let people stop you from, getting to know who you are, the deeper person of who you are, the higher person of who you are. Okay? So don't let nobody get you off your game, off your journey, off your path of, your spirituality. Because you are something that is supposed to be doing something through your dreams to give messages to people that need those messages. So you definitely having anxiety because you like, I don't even want to go to sleep because I'm curious, but I'm also nervous and scared at the same time is what I'm feeling that you are. But it's okay. Do not be nervous. This is a awakening for you, and it is time for you to awaken to who you are. Okay, because the spirit of the river, you definitely movement towards adventure. This is a good adventure for you. You're afraid that if you take that step, that it ain't going to pan out right or you're not going to do the right thing. But no, if you pray to God and Jesus and ask them to provide the right soul tribe that's for you, that's going to help you and guide you, and they will, and your ancestors definitely will, call in Archangel Megatron to help you with your spiritual gifts. And he definitely will. And you definitely need to be calling in, Uriel, Archangel Uriel, to help you balance that out of the negative energy, and Shamel, okay? If you're not giving yourself enough love, and also calling Archangel Hanel to give you that peace or whatever, to give you peace when you sleep. Because I know it's kind of, confusing for you. If that's why you having a little bit of anxiety, that's why you didn't sleep for 24 hours, because you are afraid of this new journey to walk into, but you're curious, but you're scared because for some odd reason, somebody gave you the wrong impression that spirituality is, frightening. No, you have to go through your dark night to the soul, because you see how it's light here but dark here, but he balancing it out. He balancing out the energy. He balancing out himself. He balancing out. So it's definitely okay. The dark night of the soul is healing any wounds, child wounds, any teenager wounds, healing from past hurt, new hurt. It's healing. It's a healing process, and you have to balance your dark and your light. But you want to make sure your light is moving in more than your dark. You want your light to be above your dark, but also balance it out together to be able to, achieve that spiritual upgrade, the spiritual downloads that Daddy, Jesus, and your ancestors that's going to provide for you. And if you're hearing that truck, that's confirmation, because they don't want us to be doing anything in dark. They don't want us to do negative energy, negative flow, negative vibes, negative energy, negative love, or taking people's free will. They want you to, be assisted properly and being help, and somebody help you along the way and not stir you in the wrong direction. So it's definitely telling me that you got rid of a lot of people that was building up a lot of negative energy around you. So you took it up and you said, I'm getting up on out of here. And you definitely did. Moving out of stagnation. You definitely is moving in the right direction, but you still confused about if I'm going to get it right, if I'm going to, do it wrong, or is this my hidden treasure of my hidden gifts? Yes, it is. it's definitely giving you the green light and saying, yes, this is your hidden gift. That your vivid dreams that you're having is messages from God and Jesus and your ancestors and the good angels and the fairies telling you, you know, and the gods and the goddesses telling you, okay, you're on the right path, but don't let nobody put you in stagnation anymore and stop you from, you know, balancing out your dark and your light of, you know, you definitely don't want nobody clogging up your throat chakras, because blue determines throat chakras. So you don't want nobody telling you the wrong things. You want to go within and you want to ask God and Jesus to help you with that and help you remove people, places, and things out your life that's no longer serving you. Okay, and crown game, so that's at the bottom of the deck or whatever. So it's definitely telling me that the right use of power. So you definitely is nervous if you're going to be using your powers wrong, of your spiritual gifts. No, if you're on the right path and you letting God and Jesus, you know, help you and assist you, then it's going to turn out in your favor and you're going to be able to, you know, get them upgrades and get them downloads and be okay and be able to balance out what? Dark and light. So you're going to be okay. You just got to ask the universe to help you, because they will help you. They saying they going to help you. They're going to partner with you and assist you in helping you to balance that out. Okay, and don't let nobody stop you from going after your spiritual journey, spiritual of the river, movement towards adventures. So, you know, it's going to be people that's going to, you know, not like that you're awakening to who you are or want to awaken to who you are, but them ain't the people that's supposed to be in your life. Them is the stagnation people that's gonna keep you stagnant. So stagnation came out positive, so you definitely are trying to remove certain people, places, and things out of your life, but you actually, I'm sensing that you're self-sabotaging yourself and not being clear. You having a little trouble with clearing up some things, and you drift off a little bit, experience life as it comes. You're very, you know, impatient when it comes to, is you doing this right, is you not? If God ain't telling you to do it, or Jesus or your ancestors that's working with God and Jesus, then pretty much yes, you're not doing it right. But it's okay, because you can ask them to provide the clear messages and visions that you need. That's why you definitely have to call in Archangel Gabriel to help you with your vision, whether it's when you sleep or when you're awake. Okay, you might be a dream psychic where you get all your messages in your dreams, and you have to wake up. When you wake up, you have a hard time going back to sleep, or you have a hard time, you know, grasping everything, because you don't know how to, you know, put it down and be that vision to give it to that person that need that message. Yeah, you can get you a journal, get you a few spiritual journals or whatever, spiritual journals, and write everything that you remember in your dreams, especially if they're very vivid, you know. And it's gonna be okay, because sometimes the dreams might frighten you, but it's okay, because it's not you that's doing it. It's somebody that need to get a message to you for you to give to the person that they trying to get that message to. So don't let nothing cloud your throat chakra of giving those clear messages. Okay? And I'm definitely seeing that you very much curious or whatever. And it's okay to be curious. Anything else that they need to know in this deck, my love? So they definitely is saying write down your messages when you wake up. Don't forget to write them down. Get you a spiritual journal. It don't have to be a fancy way. You can go to Dollar General, Dollar Tree, and get you some journals and start writing in your journals, especially if you're waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning, because I'm seeing 333 here or whatever. So it's 3 threes or whatever. What I say, eye of the ego rising above the fray. So you definitely is, Daddy and Jesus is definitely pushing you and, you know, telling you it's the right decision to wake up to who you truly are, so you can see people for who they are. People, places, and things. Your visions is in your sleep when you're asleep. Okay? And they want you to get a spiritual journal so you can write that stuff down when you wake up suddenly. Especially if you waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning. And if you waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning and 5 o'clock in the morning, that's a sign. Because I'm seeing all these fives in here as well. And I'm also seeing threes, a lot of threes. Okay? They definitely is telling you to be careful who around you, because in protecting your crown too, they want you to protect that crown. That's why the crown chakra came out like it did. They want you to wear something over your head when you sleeping, because them dust devils definitely will come in and interrupt your dreams and have you, you know, confused in an illusion. So you definitely want to protect your crown at all cost when you sleep. Wear a wrap or something, or a scarf or a turban, so you could be able to get the clear messages, so you won't feel an anxiety of, I'm not going to post nothing or say nothing if I'm not for sure that it's clear and right. And it's okay, you're not going to get it right all the time or whatever. But they want you to be able to use your discernment and your intuition to know what's from God and Jesus and your ancestors that's rocking with them, and to figure out who ain't rocking with them. That's a long process of the journey, and they're going to assist you. You just got to ask them to assist you. You know, they definitely going to ask you, you know, they asking you to, you know, don't be so much afraid. Uriel will help you, you know, with a smooth selling of, you know, grasping everything. Especially if it's people that passed on, because Uriel will help you with people that passed over. So you must be seeing people that's not no longer here in your dreams, and they coming to you in your dreams to let you know messages from their family that you need to relay to them. So make sure your visions are coming, you know, straight from the higher source, meaning Daddy and Jesus and your ancestors that's rocking with them. You don't want to confuse, you know, these dust devils of, you know, giving you illusions of what is not true and what is true. Okay, and make sure your energy is replenishing as well. Do you a salt bath, repairing the body, mind, and spirit, detox. So you definitely need to be, you know, doing some salt baths to cleanse your energy, your aura, get you some sage to help you along the way, to cleanse the aura in your home as well. And protecting you as well by protecting that crown chakra or whatever. And you probably need, and I'm seeing water too, so you probably need to be, and blue represents water as well too, so you might want to put a glass of water on your table to help you with your dreams for the clarity as well. And it will assist you with your dreams, because water, you can, you know, immerse yourself in water, and you can get messages in water. You're immersing your whole body and your head in the water to emerge, to see the visions clearly as well, and feel the vibrations of the water, of the ripples of the water. So definitely, for sure, you definitely need to do that, because you are a hidden treasure in the shadows. So your dreams, your visions are coming to you in your dreams. And they definitely want you to cover that crown chakra up. Because strangers, and I'm seeing strangers here too, because strangers can come in as fake, pretend, you know, people of God and Jesus. And your ancestors, that's not your ancestors, that will have you in confusion. And you be like, oh no. Then that's what scares you. And then you don't want to, you know, create, you know, that vision for you that you need to be spreading to other people, the messages. Okay, so you definitely want to be careful on that. That's why they saying, but be careful of strangers that's not doing no good, and that is always in their dark energy, dark entities. You don't want dark entities around you manipulating your dreams of giving the right visions and messages that you need to be giving out for the people. Okay, so I'm also seeing dark in here as well. So definitely be careful of strangers, them dust devils that come in to manipulate. So they definitely want you to make sure you are calling in those archangels that will assist you, will help you. Like Gabrielle will help you with your visions. Archangel Megatron will help you, assist you with your spiritual gifts as well. Okay. And calling Archangel Michael, he will help you fight the battles of these dust devils and these strangers that's, you know, gonna have you, you know, second guessing yourself of if you doing it right, or is these the right messages that I'm supposed to be sending out to people. If I'm wrong, then I'm not going to trust in myself. So you have to trust in yourself, meaning your discernment, and trust that if you let God and Jesus in your life fully, and your ancestors that's rocking with them help you, and the good angels, because all of the good angels work with Daddy and Jesus. They don't do nothing negative. They will help you with the negative energy around you and remove those negative people around you out of your life. Okay, so Archangel Megatron is going to help you with your gifts. And call in Archangel Raphael, because he helps with healing mind, body, and soul. So he definitely is coming in saying you need to be detoxing yourself of, you know, your aura, making sure you taking your salt baths. Even if you take a salt bath twice a week or once a week, long as you're doing them salt baths. And they will tell you, your ancestors and God and Jesus will definitely tell you when to take your salt baths to cleanse your aura. So when you go to sleep, you will have your visions will be clear and not be dust devils trying to come and manipulate the situation. Okay, so don't be afraid. Don't let nobody, you know, stop your throat chakras of clearing, you know, getting those messages to the right people. You don't have to say, if you don't hear the names of the people, as long as you putting the messages out there, you know, don't let nobody stop you from, you know, doing that limited possibility of, you know, connecting with the Most High. Because once you connect with the Most High, you're going to be in sync. Okay? You're definitely going to be in sync. That's why I said you might, it's a lot of blue in here in this message. So you definitely need to be working with the water. And definitely putting a glass of water on this at your table, at your bed, by your bed. If you got a little coffee table on by your bed, or, you know, if you ain't even got a table by your bed, you can put it on the floor. But a glass of water, and put a positive affirmation in, or whatever, in front of that water of saying, God, Jesus, my ancestors, please provide clear messages while I sleep and rest. So when I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning or 5 o'clock in the morning, I can hear those visions clearly to be able to put them down on paper. Okay. Anything else they need to know out of this deck, my love? Okay. So, and I'm definitely going to do this oracle as well alongside this. message, my love. My loves. My beautiful, colorful rainbow fairies, kings, and queens. You know. Transformation at the bottom of the deck. Okay. 53. So yes, so fives, you've been getting woken up at 5 o'clock in the morning. So 555 is your numbers. And also 3333. So that's 1, 3, 2, 3. And there was another one at the bottom. 4. So that's 4 threes that you need to be looking up for your angel numbers. Okay, and 5555. If you being woken up at 3 o'clock in the morning or 5 o'clock in the morning, you need to be writing down those visions that you had in your dream. Writing down those messages. Or if you waking up at 3 and at 5, then that means you need to be paying attention and meditating, because meditation is sitting right here, and meditating with God and Jesus and your ancestors so they can give you the visions that you need to be hearing. Okay? That's exactly what you need to know, my loves. And don't be afraid, you know. And don't let curiosity of, you know, if you're not doing it right, that you're going to, you know, frighten yourself. Because you got to learn how to balance your dark and your light. And you're going to be able to master that with the assistance from the good angels, the ancestors that's rocking and rolling with Daddy, aka God and Jesus. Okay? So don't get it twisted. You're going to have your dark nights of the soul of, you know, that's the healing. That's the healing, you know, balancing out your darkness with light, you know, because you born in the dark, but when you come out of that hole of the womb, you in light, you know. So yeah, you're birthing something. That's another reason why, you know, water is in here too. You're afraid to birth that new adventure for yourself as well. Go ahead and birth that new adventure for you, girl. Or, you know, king or queen, you know. God, Jesus, my ancestors, what messages of the oracle do they need to know for this spiritual message for somebody that is, you know, beginning of their spiritual journey or in the middle of their spiritual journey? Yes, beyond the mind, the sound of the universe. So you definitely is afraid. 555, that whatever messages you hearing, you don't know if it's the universe or God or Jesus. You will hear God and Jesus' voice. You got to pay attention. That's why meditation, you need to meditate. They want you to meditate when they wake you up at 5 o'clock in the morning or 3 o'clock in the morning. So that's 5120 is your number. 5120. That's 5120. That's 5120. Okay, beyond the mind, because they want you to get focused. You see how they want you to be focused when you meditate, so you can hear that frequency of the messages from them when you meditate. And be connected with the moon, the stars, God, Jesus, the ancestors, everything that's doing good on this planet. Never do your spiritual gifts in negativity. Don't ever do it negative. Always do it positive, positive flow, positive love. Okay? And this is what they trying to tell you. That's why they want you to be, when they wake you up at 5 or 3, to meditate so you can get them clear visions from them, that frequency. And that's exactly why they want you to cover this crown chakra and this third eye, you know, turban. Because I got a turban. I don't go to sleep without something over my head. And I'm a spiritual person where I have to have, you know, my crown protected at all times when I'm up, when I'm asleep, when I go outside, when I go grocery shopping, because I can hear other people's thoughts. So I have to protect myself so can't no negative entities or deities that's negative attach onto me. But I do everything in God and Jesus through them. I don't do nothing without them. I don't use my gifts negatively. I use them positively. Positive flow, positive vibes, positive energy, positive love, helping people, healing people, you know. So that's exactly what they want you to know. Beyond the mind. They want you to go beyond your mind, that third eye. That third eye need to be completely clear and focused so you can get the clear messages from, you know, Daddy and Jesus and the ancestors and the gods, the goddesses, the good angels, and the fairies. Anything else they need to know for this oracle deck, my love? Ooh, yes. Fell right on top. Yes, throat chakra is definitely coming out negative. So you definitely, infinity. So they definitely want you to be clear with the infinity that they have for you. Beyond infinity. Or whatever, like Buzz Lightyear. So watch that movie Toy Story as well. 1, 2, or 3, or 4, or 5. Or whatever. You have to be light as a feather when it comes to, you know. Oh, and watch that movie The Craft, because it's a reason why I had to say that. Watch that movie The Craft. Light as a feather, stiff as a board. Light as a feather, stiff as a board. So you definitely want to do not negative things. Internal explorer. So they definitely want you to explore more or whatever. Because negativity, it came out negative. Internal explorer. So they definitely want you to meditate more. So you can get that frequency from them clearly. So you won't get, you know, confused on who you connecting with, who you talking to, and stuff like that. That's why you have to meditate. You know, if you ain't never meditated before, you can sit on your bed and lay down and meditate. You can go outside and meditate. You can, you know, you can sit in a room with nothing but darkness and just meditate. You can do sound healing music as well to help you meditate as well. Okay. Throat chakra is definitely coming out. So that oracle number is 32. So threes is definitely coming out here a lot. So if you waking up at 4, because 4s is in here too. If you waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning, or 5 or 3, them is the numbers. Them is messages from God and Jesus and your ancestors telling you we need you to meditate. Okay, throat chakra, express your truth. So they want you to be able to express your truth or whatever. You're not expressing your truth. You letting people cloud your judgment of, and you letting yourself cloud your judgment of thinking that you don't know for sure. That's when you ask God and Jesus to assist you. That's what the meditation is all about. Meditating. You ain't got to be perfect at it, you know. So definitely harmonic flight. So harmonic flight. So they definitely want you to be in sync with your messages, in harmony or whatever. And if you mess up, it's okay, because they're going to put you back on that right journey, that right path. Okay? Because they want you to be scenic with them. Infinity. So you probably supposed to be connected with me or whatever, because I might be your spiritual soul tribe, because I don't do nothing without God and Jesus' permission. So, and yeah, you not of this earth either. Like, you are special as well. So it's supposed to be a union with somebody with you too. And once you have that union with that person, y'all gonna be in harmony and sync with each other. Infinity and beyond. So watch that movie Craft, and also watch that's the inner child of healing your dark nights of the soul, of the healing process. It's not going to be overnight, but it's going to be a process of healing. You watch Toy Story 1, 2, 3, and 4 or whatever. Because Buzz is saying infinity and beyond. And that is exactly what this is saying, beyond the mind. So, so watch that movie. Watch those movies. Because you're supposed to be in sync with a harmonic person that's just like you. And it's a man and a female. Kings and queen. You know. Infinity and beyond. And realm bridgers. So yes, realm bridgers. So y'all supposed to be doing a lot of good things on this planet. You know, creating new things on this planet. You know, so that's a good thing. Stepping through. Why do I feel like this is a man? Like I'm literally feeling like this is a dude. Or whatever. Because it's a dude in here. It's a dude in here. It's a dude in here. So why do I feel like this is a dude or whatever that is going through their awakening, and they curious, so curious that they afraid of that, you know, that new beginning. You know, they definitely are afraid. You got to excuse me. These big old things be doing their own little thing. Oh, stepping through. They want you to step through. So if you've been waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, them are your spiritual numbers. So the numbers are 4751, 4149, 2920 or 2029, 32. 07. So 327 is what you're hearing. And 4220 is on my clock right now. So that's a lot of fours. So you've been waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning. You've been getting a lot of visions in your dreams, and you terrified and you so curious. But you need to express your truth. You need to wake up into your truth and express your truth. And don't let nobody stop you from your truth of who you are and connecting with Daddy and Jesus and your ancestors. So they definitely want you to, you know, speak your truth. Do not allow anybody to take you from that. Okay. So the infinities, because you are here to, you know, raise the frequency with a person, your soulmate, your twin flame soulmate is what you're supposed to be connecting with, because y'all gonna, you know, have that bridge together of realm bridger. So you're going to be connecting on a whole nother level of creating a lot of good things on this planet for, you know, God and Jesus and the ancestors and the beautiful people that's on this planet. The sound of the universe. So yes, you have to listen to the sounds of the universe or whatever. Stepping through. You got to step through. You know, you're already curious. You already like, oh man, is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Why is I'm waking up at this time of the night? Or why is I'm seeing all these vivid dreams? That's a sign from Daddy and Jesus and your ancestors, baby. And you probably, and if you've been seeing me on your FYP page on YouTube or TikTok or even Facebook, because I sometimes put videos on Facebook, that means, you know, your ancestors is pulling you towards me, and I might be a soul tribe member. And again, it's 4411 on the clock. So that's a lot of fours. That's 2 4s up on my clock. 49, 41, 49, you know, 51, 51. So 51, 51 as well. 51, 51. 51, 51. 51, 51. I'm probably covering it. Sorry. 51, 51. So that's another message from God and Jesus. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 and 5s in here. And another 5 on the clock. 55. So that's a lot of 5s. That's like 6 5s. And then you got all these 4s in here too. And if you getting woken up at 2, because I'm seeing 2s too, so 20, 62, 29, or 6220, or 2062, or 2920, or 2029, if in 3220, or 3229, or 2932, you've been probably waking up at 2, 4, and 5, and also at 3 at times when you wake up certain days. It's like different days you waking up and you like, what the hell did I just dream? What the hell going on? Who is this beautiful person that's in my dreams all the time? You know. So, yeah. You definitely curious. Very much curious. And that's a good thing. That's telling me that you want to be connected with the universe and you want to be connected with God and Jesus, the Most High. You know, the higher source, that infinity and beyond, you know. And I'm loving that. I am. Anything else out of this deck, my love? That's it. So, yes. You better get in tune, boo. My boo bears, you know. And I'm calling y'all my boo bears because y'all my beautiful rainbow color fairies, kings, and queens, you know. All we need is love. That's what I'm hearing. All we need is love. I don't know if that's Frank Sinatra that sing that song or not. It's an old classic, you know, song. All we need is love. You know, I listen to old school stuff, so I'm hearing an old school person, the original person, sing that song. All we need is love. And I think that is some Frank Sinatra. I'm not sure though. But check that song out. All we need is love. Okay, and I'm going to do the ending of this of my fairies, because they definitely my boo bears. That's why I keep saying boo bears, because they want to come and speak to you guys. You know, they definitely is my boo bear fairies. You know, they love all these beautiful colors: purple, blue, you know, a little bit of orange, a little bit of green, you know. All them beautiful colors, you know. And they do nothing but positive flow, positive vibes, positive magic of helping people, healing people, helping them with their inner child. So that's probably why they want to speak too, because they want you to watch that cartoon, Toy Story 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 4th is 4, you know. So yeah, and 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, Toy Story, infinity and beyond. So yeah, moon energy at the bottom of the deck as well before I shuffle them again. And I'm just going to speak to my fairies, Daddy and Jesus and my ancestors, just the fairies, of what they need to, what he or she need to know. But I'm really feeling like this is a man, a king, that is very curious or whatever, and he's very curious about somebody else too that he keep having dreams about. But that's okay. That's okay. That's a message from God and Jesus. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, shine within. So they definitely want you to shine within, them beautiful, you know, boo bear fairies. They definitely want you to shine within, baby. Shine within. Okay. Shine within. And it came out again. So they definitely saying shine within. Shine within. Looks are only skin deep. True beauty shines from within. And it is time for you to shine. This is a time for a self-acceptance and revealing your true beauty. So they definitely is saying, don't be afraid of, you know, who you are, you know, going within, not looking at, you know, material things, or looking at, you know, oh, just because that person, you know, might be a little bit, you know, foxier than that person, but, you know, skin deep. Beauty is skin deep. True beauty is skin deep. You know, you let that natural flow, that natural beauty from God and Jesus and, you know, God's wife let that flow through. You know, they give everybody their own unique, you know, facial expressions, face, body type, you know, everything. You know, everybody is different. They didn't make all of us different. I mean, the same. If they wanted us to be the same, they would have made everybody look exactly like each other or whatever. But everybody is different, like different shapes, sizes, you know, different, you know, personalities, all of that good stuff that Daddy, aka God and Jesus and his wife, the mother of his children, provided all them beautiful different shapes and sizes and colors and everything. So you got to shine within. Shine within, okay? And 5056 is on my clock. So yes, that's a lot of fives. And shine within definitely keep coming out. And I didn't cut this deck how many times? So yes, and that is letting me know that the fairies is definitely coming through heavy, baby. Fairies, I am coming in to ask you guys to give the messages that y'all need for this person or these people to know. New beginnings. New beginnings. Stargazing. So you be stargazing in everything. When you gaze at the stars, you give yourself fairy focus. Your intuition will flow more freely and reveal what you need to know about your situation. So flow, baby. And that's beautiful too. You see how that, it's like something shine. You see how the sun, the moon is shining down on this beautiful fairy, letting you know that it's okay. New beginnings is on the horizon for you, baby. New beginnings is on the horizon. So the fairy godmother heralds the joyous news of new babies or the birth of a cherished idea. Protect and nurture your ideas as you would a baby. So they definitely want you to nurture your gifts like a baby, meaning they gonna help nourish your gifts alongside Daddy, aka God, and Jesus, and your ancestors that's rocking and rolling, and the gods, the goddesses, and the good angels that you are connected to, that your ancestors is going to be connected with you through. Okay? Inner child. So that is exactly why they want you to watch the Toy Story movies, all four of them. You know, all four is basically what they saying. All four for one and one for all. It's a song by All for One that you need to hear too. That's crazy. That's for another episode though, I'm assuming. Cause it ain't gonna they're not gonna let me hear it. They said not yet. Not yet. Fairy spotting. So they definitely want, and shine within, definitely keep coming back out. So they definitely want you to shine within. And they also want you to fairy spot it. It's time to go fairy spot it. It says that seeing is believing, but in fact, the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. So even if you don't see it right now, the unknown possibilities of, you know, beautiful magic of positive flow, positive vibes, positive energy, positive love, and that unconditional love that the fairies, Daddy, aka God, Jesus, your ancestors, you know, the universe is definitely is working with you. You just gotta let it flow naturally. Okay, and don't be afraid that if you wake up to who you are, or being awakened to who you are, you feeling like you're gonna do something wrong. That's why they want you to watch that movie Craft, the movie The Craft, and you will understand, you know, light as a feather, stiff as a board, of not letting dust devils come in between, you know, that new beginning, you know, people, strangers, people that ain't, you know, with God and Jesus, and the ancestors and the gods, the goddesses, and the good angels. Anything else they need to know, fairy? That was it. That was the last one. I know that's right. You know. And magical gateway. You that's why it's telling me that you're a little bit scared, because you feel like you're going down the wrong path and you're going to be stuck somewhere that you can't get out of. Oh no. As long as you're doing your magical gifts, your spiritual gifts, through Daddy and Jesus. When I say Daddy, I'm talking about God, you know, and, you know, the ancestors that's rocking and rolling with God and Jesus, okay? And his wife as well, Mother Gaia, the Mother Earth. If you get assisted by them, you're going to be all right. And that magical gateway going to be a blessing. You know, it takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown. Yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back. So they definitely don't want you to be, you know, second guessing yourself, or, you know, saying that, is this the right path for me? Because the damn show is, because it's saying new beginnings if you do. 56:27 on the clock. So they definitely is saying, don't be afraid of who you are. It's time to balance that out, baby. Balance it out. And once you do that, everything will fall in place for you, of new beginnings, new abundance, new love. That love that was actually it might be a past love or whatever. Because I'm seeing, where is it at? Where did it go? Did it just disappear? Oh, here we go. You know, hermetic flight. So it's like y'all already know each other. Isn't that crazy? But it's amazing at the same time that y'all gonna create a lot of good magic. A lot of good magic, a lot of good positive energy, positive flow, positive love, helping people, new beginnings. And once you go through that gateway, you know, is no turning back. That means, you know, you can't take them rose colored glasses off of seeing people for who they truly are. Them dust devils, them strangers. Now that you're going to be awakened to who you are, or being in your awakening, them strangers, you're going to see differently. You're going to look at them differently. You know, the eye of the tiger, you know, you're going to be looking at them differently, baby. You definitely are. You know, you're going to see them for who they truly are. Nothing but some stagnation, low vibrational people. People, places, and things will no longer serve you. The only people that you want to be served with assistance is Daddy, aka God, Jesus, the gods, the goddesses, the good angels, and the fairies, and your ancestors that's rocking and rolling with the Most High. Okay? You know, because his children that is helping him, meaning Daddy's children, you know, his good angels, his, you know, other earthly being children, alongside with his wife, they will assist you. Those children that is connected with Daddy and Jesus, they doing everything through God and Jesus and their ancestors that's rocking and rolling with them. They don't do nothing outside of them, because they do not want their spiritual gifts being taken from them. And that's what you are probably a little afraid of. If you do something wrong, you're going to get your gifts taken from you. No, as long as you doing it through Daddy and Jesus and doing positive flow, positive vibes, positive love, positive support, then you will not have a problem with none of them. The higher ups, meaning the elders and Daddy, aka God, and Jesus and his messengers. If you doing everything positive, flowing positive, doing good, pushing out good, loving on people, not taking people's free will from them, then that magical gateway to abundance, new beginnings, you know, a lot will be awakened to you. Okay? And you can't, you know, take off them glasses now that you see who they truly are either, my loves. Okay? Okay? And that was it from my beautiful Boo Bear fairies. natural signs. So pay attention to the natural signs as well. Pay attention to the natural signs that's from Daddy and whoever they push your energy to from your ancestors. That's who you need to be connected with. That's who you need to be, you know, getting assistance with, and, you know, the tools that you need, so you won't feel like if you're doing something wrong, you're going to be, you know, punished for. But no, you're not going to be punished if you're doing everything in light and balancing out that light and darkness. Okay? All right, my loves, my beautiful rainbow color fairies, kings and queens. I hope you have a beautiful rest of the new years of January, because pretty soon it's going to be February, Valentine's Day. So I probably will be back on to do more things with my website. If you haven't, you know, subscribed to my YouTube channel, subscribe to Nubian Queen Tarot. And also, I also have a TikTok account too, and that is Top Notch Goddess 40. I do a lot on my YouTube now. I'm up in the ante on my YouTube channel, and I'm going to be doing some new things on my website as well too. You know, stay tuned for more, and peace and love. And don't forget that Daddy and Jesus love you too. And the universe, because the universe came out twice, so they definitely love when you're doing, pushing out positive flow, positive vibes, and positive energy, positive love. Peace out, peace and love. Ashe, my loves. Bye.